You're listening to an Electronic Revolution TV broadcast.
Applied directly to the forehead. e-rev applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any.
Alright, we're back. We got Chris in here with us, who just got out of his match. He's going to be helping us out for this last map on Mount, Unreasonable Ownage versus Dropouts. Chris, how you doing today, bro?
How's it going? Let me just bring you guys up to date on a couple of scores in case you guys didn't know. Obviously, Ice9 beat us, Mediocrity, in our match. We played man down for one map, and the score was 7-3 on Surgeon Camp for our map that we played man down like 90% of the map. And then they took us down on Urban Assault, squeaking by like 2 rounds. Some other matches that were finished tonight were basically blowouts. We had Rising Storm taking out That's Dope 10-0 on Mount and or their map, and 9-1 on That's Dope's map. And one other match was Overrated versus Lost Cause, another blowout. Overrated won 9-1 on both maps. Looks like we got a pretty interesting matchup over here, though. Dropouts and Unreasonable Ownage.
Oh yeah, both of them been close. It was 6-1 on Pipeline, which was Unreasonable Ownage. It's not 6-4. I apologize. For Unreasonable Ownage on Pipeline, and it was 7-3 on for Dropouts on IC. We're getting off to a pretty good start here. Unreasonable Ownage is on Honor. They're setting up kind of a normal strat. Pest is up in top blue, Alkali is below. Tribal Wolf and Vicious are playing inside of Church. For Dropouts, we got we have Sick Nasty, who's playing Lower Gray. We got MXZ, who's running around in the backside of A. We got Zoink, who's playing top Gray, and then Big, who's playing the left side of A. Again, a couple flashes going back and forth. Both teams are feeling each other out, and just kind of seeing how it's going along.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Tribal Wolf actually took some fire at the beginning of the round. He's now red. And Pest actually is yellow. He must have taken some fire as well. Sick Nasty is blue-gray alley. He's now flash. I don't know who threw that flash. MXZ is in A along with Big, and Zoink is top gray.
Oh, Sick Nasty's about to get a nade.
Wow.
So, looks like Pest killed Zoink with a nade, and then Sick Nasty killed Pest out back with the grenade as well. Killed by Pest, excuse me.
It's currently a 3v3 with Tribal Wolf, who's red. He just got hit by a nade again. He's out yellow side of B, watching between B and A. Vicious is in B, back by the boxes. He's yellow, and Alkali is top C. He's in the little office. MXZ and Big are front A. It seems like they're about to push Bravo really fast. I think that's the last two guys. No, I'm sorry, Zoink's top C. MXZ just gets taken down by Tribal, and Vicious gets taken down by Big.
And then Tribal Wolf turned around and got Big as he was trying to come into Bravo. So if I'm not mistaken, it is a 2v1 in favor of Unreasonable Ownage, and Tribal Wolf is actually still red, running into A. He's going to take A. Last 40-something seconds here. Alkali took down Zoink, and that's a round for Unreasonable Ownage. But I really have no opinion. Which side do you think is easier? I would say, I guess Honor would be just a little bit easier, just because you're given 2 objectives. This is a 2 out of 3 objective map. If you take, there's one. Oh, Alkali, quick with the spam on Zoink. Got him. I think he was going into gray there. Was not able to dodge it. And then, so we're already starting to man down for dropouts here, and. Sick Nasty's still back in loyalty spawn, so that's going to cause a few problems, I think, just being outmanned. If they were to do a quick push, I think they could get in somewhere.
Yeah, that's really going to hurt dropouts in the long run. We actually have Big out back of A watching the bottom blue doors. We have, we have Sick Nasty who's top gray right now, and MXZ who's in A, trying to peek the tower. Tribal Wolf is back Bravo window, Vicious is front B, and Alkali is double window room. I believe Big was just watching there, so you better be careful. And Pest is top C. It's currently now a 3v4 in favor of Unreasonable Ownage. Pest is trying to take some pot shots at Sick Nasty. He tried to pre-fire him, but he wasn't there to receive the bullets. Right now, Dropouts is just trying to wait for someone to slip up, peek, and get a quick pick so they can even out the numbers and then turn the tables on Unreasonable Ownage.
Yeah, I mean, your face, there's the gap in between A and B, and the gap in between gray and blue buildings is really kind of a dividing line in the map. You really, getting across that is probably the most difficult part of this map. You have to get across that gap to, get all the objectives. Oh, Alkali with a monster shot on Big. I don't even know how he, that was just an incredible angle. He must have just, kind of caught the side of him as he peeked out in that left side. So that's leaving A objective with just MXZ in it. It's a 2v4 situation right now for Unreasonable Ownage. Tribal Wolf and Vicious are still playing B church building, just trying to not get picked and just lock it down. Alkali is running around, just trying to get that last pick. Sick Nasty's actually making a move on blue. He's in that alleyway right now. I guess he was trying to get a flash maybe on Alkali, and he's currently inside of gray. So I guess he kind of ran back there. He sees him, but I don't know. He probably doesn't want to stay out there in that walkway. Oh, he took down Pest, who popped out on him. Pest got a shot. He better not walk through that door. Alkali is waiting for him in there. And then MXZ's also moved out. So both players are kind of, I guess they're watching each other on, one aspect. And then MXZ takes down Alkali in a nice little teamwork there, leaving one player, Tribal Wolf, or excuse me, leaving Vicious and Tribal Wolf, who Vicious takes down Sick Nasty, and for a round win there for Unreasonable Ownage, yes.
Yeah, that was real good teamwork by Unreasonable Ownage. Tribal Wolf was in church. He flashed. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Big. Oh, hold on a second. Sick Nasty's got a spam kill on Pest. This could definitely turn the tables on him as they're man down playing the defensive side. How do you think it's going to pan out? There's 2 dropout guys in tunnels right now.
Yeah, this is definitely, they're going to be slow proning with their guns out. So, dropouts, I guess, is going to try and do something a little sneaky here. We got MXC and Big, who are down in the tunnels, both in each tunnel, and I guess they're going to push the backside of, I would assume the backside of blue and and yellow, get in behind. It is a 4v3 right now, so you know, Unreasonable Ownage isn't going to be pushing. It's actually really smart. You know, you can almost guarantee there's not going to be a push in a 3v4 situation. You know, and you know, if everybody just hangs out, because you know, Unreasonable Ownage has no idea. You know, I mean, they could easily break one side or the other. You know, the people in tunnels can't do anything. You know, about the players above. So, you know, it could be an easy push, you know, as long as the dropout players who are above ground right now, Zoink in top gray, and I believe that's Alkali who's in A, or it's not Alkali, excuse me, Sick Nasty who's in A, just, you know, don't peek out or get picked or anything, because that, you know, that could spell disaster for their little plan here.
Yeah, right
You know,
now it seems like Dropouts is going to try to pinch upper blue. They have Zoink in upper gray, Big and MXZ in the tunnels, and I know at least one of the Dropouts guys in the tunnels is going to come up behind blue. What they're probably going to do is Zoink is probably going to smoke across the top, try to get Alkali's attention, get him to start firing at him, while one of the Dropouts guys comes up behind him and shoots him in the back. It's a classic pinch for blue, and it's really useful, and it's a really good strat to use.
Yeah, they, you know, they need a round right now, and this would be, you know, it's an excellent time to employ, you know, I guess they would call this their, you know, their secret strat, you know, their ace in the hole, and excellent time to employ it. You know, they got that quick pick, that it's a perfect situation. It's, you know, nothing bad has happened so far, and just like you called it, Sick Nasty's got that, you know, he's trying to get some attention going at A, while Big is out back. Zoink actually, or excuse me, Vicious was killed by Zoink's nade, so we're looking at a 2v4 right now. Alkali and lower blue. Sick Nasty's actually making a move, even though there's only one of them. And he's making a move on the gap, and MXZ takes down Tribal Wolf. So is and then Big shot Alkali in the back. He wasn't even looking. Great round, greatly played. No complaints.
Yeah, that was a team A, so it was really good. Good teamwork and whatever. Chris, do you have any shout-outs for us?
I guess Chris decided to do something else.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm here.
Oh.
Here we go. I got a couple
Okay.
shout-outs. How you doing? I got a shout-out here from Shader to Brain Damage. Brain, how's the Subway diet? I got another one here from Final D Dark, who decided to quit AA and go to COD 4, but he's still, you know, giving the shout-outs to the AA community. He wants to give a couple of shout-outs to Carney. I'm not going to read this actual shout-out here, but I think you know what happened in the last couple of days with all the drama going down in Carney, and Dark wants to also give a shout-out to Thunder for making all of it happen on the drama forums. That's all I have right now, guys. PM me with your shoutouts. Substance, Audacity, any shoutouts?
I don't think I have any.
I have one from Unholy from Team SI. It says, shout out to Rolando, which is also Brain Damage.
Orlando?
Rolando.
Rolando. That's what I'm talking about. But again, we're just in mission planning here, just messing around. Yeah, just shooting for fun.
I'm gonna run down the kills as well as the weapon loadouts. Vicious is 1 and 2, Tribal is 3 and 1, Alkali is 3 and 2, and Pest is 1 and 3. Zoink is 2 and 2. Sick Nasty is 2 and 2, MXZ is 2 and 2, and Big is 2 and 2. So pretty much the kills are spread out between all the members. As for the weapon loadouts, Unreasonable Ownage, Tribal at the top rifle spot, Vicious has the second rifle spot, Pest has the third rifle spot, and Alkali is playing the Saw. For dropouts, 1 second, my game is glitching. Here we go. Zoink, MXZ, Sick Nasty all have rifles, and Big has the Saw.
Quick, one more shout out here before we go live. I got a shout out from Prada from the Dropouts. He wants to give a shout out to Big. Big, please have your Junos bring home the win.
Alkali just got
They
a
do.
quick spam kill on MXZ, and as well as he's got his teammate Pest. This is going to be a quick round for unreasonable ownage, as they're on the harder side. They took down one of Dropout's players who was on Honor. They play more defensively, and like we saw in the last round, that's key in breaking the defense.
Sick Nasty was just shot Pest. I believe that was upper, or yeah, it was in upper blue. He did a little bit of a push there. It was a good stop. A lot of times, you know, that upper blue guy, if he's good, he can get around, get a flash off, and take C, you know, along, you know, with a B rush and take a round really quickly. But it was a nice job by Sick Nasty taking that down and keeping
Sorry,
their
I had to
objectives.
interrupt real fast. We got a firefight between Alkali and Big, both teams RPKers. This could be an epic battle, because I know both these guys are really good at the saw and really good at playing blue, so I definitely am going to watch them. Alkali is actually yellow right now. Took some hits. Not sure if Big got hit. It doesn't look like it. They're both lower blue, waiting for someone to peek and move. They're just trying to play really smart and defensively right now, waiting for someone to slip up and make a wrong move. I would go ahead and bet money on Alkali, as he's doing the right thing. He's faking, waiting for Big to mess up. And Alkali, like I said before, is a really good player. So if you're betting money on him, Alkali is definitely the way to go.
Sick Nasty with a nade on Vicious. It's looking like this round's probably going to go towards dropouts here. Needed round. It's currently 1v2 or 1-2 in favor of unreasonable ownage out of 6 rounds. OT is only 6 rounds. So Alkali made his move. Big took him down, and that leaves one player, Tribal Wolf, who's out back of A. Probably not the best place to be.
Yeah, I just lost all my money.
And yeah, so we're not going to be. I mean, he's making his move, but you know, it's I guess it's a 4v1 here. It's not really gonna, you know, I don't think he's gonna really be able to do anything. And so he does have a beat on him as he tried to jump across. He didn't get hit, but he's got the entire dropout squad on him now. You know, ruined his whole element. He needed to, you know, at least get 1, maybe 2 people off guard, you know, to really pull this one out. But right now, it's like pretty much got a beat on him. Tribal Wolf outside on Big took him down, so now we got a 3v1. You know, and now he only has 42, or excuse me, a 2v1. Only got 38 seconds to make his move. Sick Nasty's up top. Couple misses there. He doesn't really have any ammo. He's gonna walk into a Zoink in church, and like I expected. So that was another round for dropouts. It's currently 2-2. You know, it's out of 6 rounds. If I believe the rules are correct, you know, first 1 to 4 wins. So we're gonna have a dead round because MXZ has had a critical error.
That was a good try by Tribal Wolf. He actually did the right thing. He tried to he knew that Dropouts knew where he was, so he tried to get out and get a quick pick on somebody from a different angle where they didn't expect him to be, and that's exactly what he did, taking down Big in front of front Bravo. He tried to come out and shoot Sick Nasty, who was on the blue plank, but he was unsuccessful, and he got hit red, and so he couldn't really go anywhere, and Zoink finished him off.
MXZ is coming back in. I expect him to go ahead and ready up once he has joined the server. So hopefully we'll be getting back into live action here. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's got a minute for an MD5 tool, so we're going to need to wait at least 1 minute.
Well, we have some dead time here. I'm gonna just tell you guys, in case you haven't noticed, in the AA scene around here in e-rev, you're gonna be seeing a couple changes. As you've noticed, we brought on board a couple of new casters and video guys. Right now, the video is being done and brought to you guys by a big baller from the night. So want to thank him for taking the time and money, or to get the equipment to do this. And it looks like MXZ has returned to the server, and we'll be going live soon.
I want to go ahead and note something. The man behind the action here is really a big baller, and any video cast that we are running, they are anybody that went to the LAN, they saw the pinnacle of casting equipment. Omeda, who had all kinds of crazy stuff. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into this. You don't just load up your computer and do it. There's tests involved, and there's a lot of other things that need to happen before before we can actually put on this cast. So anybody that's gonna thank me or Chris or Substance for the cast, make sure you thank Big Baller too. Now we do have Zoink saying that he is ready, so hopefully we'll be getting going live here in a second.
I'm not sure if it's but Big Baller has a helicopter as his computer.
Just look for some of the changes in the e-rev area. Also, as you can see, Substance is one of our new casters who was this is his first cast tonight, and you should look for another guy, Wally the Gamer from DTP, to become in next cast. And it looks like we're either going to have another dead here or going live. I believe it's another dead.
No, it is live. We are seeing a lot of spam down the middle alley. A lot of Big Baller doing this little spam deal. And a quick rush from Unreasonable Owners. They want to finish this up quick. They're already in upper C. MXZ taking some flashes. He's got them behind him. And MXZ, they're actually kind of rotated around each other. MXZ, and I think it is Pest, are upper C in like a little upper C battle here. With Alkali coming up behind. Yeah, it is Pest. Alkali's in there as well now. So, and then taking down MXZ. He's got Sick Nasty coming up behind him. He already got shot up hard. He took down Alkali, but then Pest took him down. I mean, Pest is now taking upper C. We have Dropout Big, who just took B and is holding down B. Zoink just bled out. I think he was in A. So now it is currently a 1v1 with Big in church and Pest now on the plank in between gray and blue, watching the gap. Almost a bit of pre-fire there. A little spam fire. Pest hasn't been hit yet, and Big has actually pulled it out. He got he took 2 bullets early on, that little firefight, and really pulled it out for dropouts. I guess Pest went ahead and left. It's scores 3-2. GG's, I guess. I gotta go ahead and play it out. And I'm being informed that I guess it is 3-1 because Dropout will still win a tie via TWL rules. Think what you want. So it's a quick Alkali, which all mixed up here. Big was shot by Alkali. Zoink shot Vicious. Then Zoink got shot by Tribal Wolf. MXZ taking down Alkali. Now we have Tribal Wolf, or excuse me, MXZ being taken down by Alkali. And then Tribal Wolf taking down Sick Nasty. Another win for, that was a win for Unreasonable Owners. Still making it 3-3, Dropout's victory. So I guess they move on in the TWL playoffs. Good games by all.
Global chat going on right here talking about forfeit rounds, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Zoink mentioned something about a forfeit round on their map. So there seems to be some confusion on the rules.
I think what it is alright, Unreasonable Ownage took their map by the score of 6-4, and the Dropouts took iCamp by the score of 7-3, so that right there puts the Dropouts ahead in rounds 1. And this map just ended in a tie, so the next tiebreaker would be rounds 1, and the Dropouts, you know, have that extra round that they got on their map. So I think the Dropouts do have this one.
Yeah, that's what happened. Thank you for clearing that up, Chris. And stay tuned. Or actually, we're just gonna go ahead and shut this one down for the night. I believe there's a cast on Thursday if anybody wants to get that. And Chris, do you know the time on that?
That would be, okay, right now there's a dispute between JCP and Final Destination, and I'm not sure who we will be facing, but it will be the Cal Invite Finals, Mediocrity versus either JCP or Final Destination, and it might not be Thursday, so, you know, just keep your eye out for the time change if there is any.
Alright, thank you, Chris. And from all of us here at e-rev, thank you for watching. Once again, thank Big Baller behind the camera. Noah Substance was with me on the mic here for most of the cast. Chris popped in, and thank you.
Anytime.